click start recording. I am going to welcome the YouTube audience back for CLG FC episode 90. Now, we did sim through already, so this will be a shorter episode. We're going to go through the news. We'll do leagues in focus like we normally do. And then we're basically going to get into match day. Oh man, it was a photo finish. 2 photo finishes in the heats for first and third, by the way, in the rowing. That's amazing. And then the U.S. is just last because we're ass. Last because ass. There we go. Anyway, uh, I need a toothpick. I just realized I need a toothpick. I just have a little bit stuck in my teeth, so I'm gonna go grab a toothpick super quick. It'll take me 20 seconds. We are gonna plow through the news. So record attendance. We had 207 people at the match, which is a new league record. Amazingly. Their post-match analysis, we won 6-1. There's our XG. Or 6-0. There's our last match passes. Opposition last match passes. Really did well in the middle of the park, by the way. They didn't have anything in the middle of the park. Interestingly enough, a lot through Parks and Sheamus this time. Opposition goals from the penalty area or shots. And, yeah. We had a lot of transfer offers come through. Cookies has been injured. This was the big news. 5 to 7 weeks for Cookies. So if you look at from this date on, what was this? 12 days ago. So if you look at the calendar, 12 days ago is basically here. So 5 to 7 weeks means 2 matches are missed. If it's going to be 5 weeks, he'll be back for the Wire Villa match. If it's going to be 7, he won't be back until April and the Upton JFC reserves match. So that's a pretty unfortunate injury for him to have. It is what it is. It's very unfortunate. The other thing is finances look fine, obviously. Monthly analyst reports. That was our last match. Momentum. Fewer crosses, but accurate crossing. There's a Konikun down there. So I don't think we have anybody in the top quadrant, do we? No. I don't know where the rest. Oh, the rest are down here, like Twinkle. Lots of fewer crosses, but accurate crossing. Passing dynamics. I love this stuff. I absolutely love posting this stuff to Discords with no context whatsoever. Mostenbrook actually pretty good for a team that's in 4th. It is impressive that they're not higher given how well they pass the ball. So let me spam this. FM24 saves in a lot of the chats that I'm in. FM chat, save updates. It's just a copy and paste. FM24 saves. There we go. What do you look? Where are you on? FM saves. Football Manager. Well, no, it doesn't have one. I don't think. No. FM24 saves, and then lastly, here we go. Okay. I've got a big sneeze coming on. Damn it. So, looks wonderful, that chart, though, by the way. Okay. Defenders Twinkle. I love this stuff. I actually love this stuff. I think it's fantastic, by the way. So, lots of passes, accurate passing. So, Twinkle is not the most accurate passer, but he is very good nonetheless. He's not the most accurate passer in the league, we'll say, but he is very good nonetheless. So we're just gonna update all these, and then hit. Uh, oh, David and all of them are watching a football match. David and Zig, nice. I actually, on that note, by the way, we have the Paramount Plus now has the entire football league. So my mate is a Darby County fan, and they're playing today. It's the start of the football league today. So I put the game on, and I'm like, oh, I get to watch Darby County. I get to watch his team. Oh my God. Let's go back and post the final bit of this, the final graph of this. Lovely stuff. We are doing very well, I will say. He's so happy. He's like, hell yeah, you got the Darby game on. I'm like, yes, I do. He just messaged me back. Right. Best performing defensive player analysis is Frack. Look at that versus league averages. Good lord. Best performing defending team analysis is us. And then we had our loan status summary. 2 appearances, 6.5. Loan happiness happy. So he's made 2 reports. So that's where he's at. He played 39 minutes versus New Mills. He played all 90 versus Highgrove. Okay, well that's that. So he's happy. Uh, Dempsey got ill. Ayrton Dempsey, no real worry there. Um, Here we go. The under 18s league. We win with Smith. Impressive. It was Cunningham in the 25th before Morrison leveled right after the break. Gary Smith in the 79th and Trosseth again in the 89th. It means we are 3-1 winners over Witten, and that leaves us 8 points clear of the under 18s league. So there's that. Joe Jones got injured for 3 to 4 weeks. So not only is Cookie's injured, Joe Jones is injured as well, and he's out 3 to 4 weeks. This was 5 days ago. This was only 5 days ago. So he is going to miss Middleton and Overton sports reserves, and he is going to miss um, Shevington reserves. He should be back. You figure if he got hurt 5 days ago, it's the 12th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going to miss. Oh, that's April. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he'll miss Middleton. He'll miss Southport, but he'll definitely be back for Wire Villa. Um, Matthew Carr is going to be the subject of a transfer offer. Apparently, he's definitely listed. And then Ben Brindley's been injured. He's out 8 days with a stubbed toe. So we're just hurting everywhere. Um, Brought on the verge of the clean sheets milestone. He's got 9. 10 is the league record. He's got 5 games left to try and not only match it, but also break it. So there is that. We're going to go to tactics because we got players hurt left, right, and center. Cookies is hurt. Foster is, he's, Chris Foster, he is loaned out right now. So I don't even know why he's showing available. Because he's not. But we got some injuries to deal with. So what's going to happen is we'll bring in uh, Harris is going to have to start for Cookies, right? That much we know. Um, Warner will get the sub. We'll get the sub role. And then Ben Brindley is also hurt, which means we'll have to bring in we're going to have to bring in Callum Tumset, but we're not going to have a midfield sub. Oh, Wellman. Wellman should start ahead of Harris, actually. Yeah, Wellman should start ahead of Harris, but Harris is our midfield sub. So I think that's where we're at. Let's do the post-match. Oh, I need to go to Leagues in Focus. Let me do the press conference. Let's kick this off with Matt Barker from the Daily Mirror. Milton Oberon lying in 10th place. Do you think there's a chance they take all the points? I believe in my team. We want them to worry about us instead. A win will secure promotion. Are you nervous? I don't get nervous. I'm starting to get a little bit shaky, you know what I mean? I'm a little bit weak. Um, no, I have confidence in the player's ability to finish the job. Are you pleased with the start Frank has made? Yes, I'm delighted. I don't know why you keep saying start. You got one of the best defensive records. I'm looking at fantastic players. Your team has one of the best passing rates. I certainly do. Absolute foundation. Are you feeling it? Uh, mm, if you don't feel the butterflies in your stomach ahead of a game like this, you're not alive. Uh, there's been some resentment amongst supporters that you haven't been feel. Well, I certainly intend to give opportunities where warranted, and it hasn't really been possible so far. Well, there will be moments where it's suitable. We don't have any cups, man. We're not playing any cups. Harris is pleased. This is the third heat in the men's doubles. Australia lane 1, Britain lane 2, Germany lane 3, South Africa lane 4. And they're underway. I've got about just under 2 hours left of the rowing. So, but we are going to be processing down our last day. It'll be match day tomorrow. 1 day to go. We did the pre-match press conference. I totally forgot Leagues in Focus. We'll do that after the processing is done. I totally forgot it. So for those of you on YouTube that want an update on how the top 5 leagues in England are doing, the league directly above us and in MLS, we'll get you those updates in just a moment. I'm really excited by the fact that Paramount Plus has decided to pick up the rest of the football league. By the way, phenomenal move from both the football league and Paramount Plus. Like to get to be able to watch a Derby County or anything or whatnot. That I think it's fantastic. We'll apply the device. Frank adapts his role game to the right wing wall. And Armstrong reports on training. That's always bullshit. Let's do leagues in focus real quick, shall we? MLS not yet started. They are starting in about half a month, really. In the Premier League, it is still Arsenal top, but now by 4. City only have a game in hand. Newcastle have a game in hand as well. But Newcastle only 3 back from City as well. City have only 1 win. They're 1-3-1 in their last 5. Man United 4th. Liverpool are 5th. Man United unbeaten in their last 5. Liverpool haven't won in 5. Villa are up to 6th. They're unbeaten in their last 5. Chelsea 7th. My beloved West Ham are 9th. Spurs have fallen off. They're down to 10th. At the bottom, Leeds are 3 above the drop, along with Forest, and then you've got Sheffield or Southampton, I should say, who's above the drop, only on goal difference by 2 goals over Sheffield United. Palace are 7 points. I'm sorry, Palace are 8 points adrift. Luton Town now 9 points adrift. Both of those two haven't won in 5 games. Sky Bet Championship, still Bournemouth leading the way by 2 points. Norwich over the playoff places by 8 points. Blackburn unbeaten in the last 5, lead the playoff places. Same with Wolves, unbeaten in the last 5. Wolverhampton Wanderers, 4 of which were wins, by the way. So they're making a bit of a charge. Burnley down to 5th. Fulham are now 6th. They're a point above West Brom, who are on the outside looking in. At the bottom, Coventry City and Cardiff City are 4 points above the drop. The latter of which, by the way, or sorry, the former of which is 3-1-1 in our last 5 games. Preston North End in the drop behind Huddersfield. Only on 4 goals scored. Little League goals difference is level. It's 4 goals scored for Preston North End. Plymouth are also level on points with them. They're behind by 3 goals in the goal difference. Stoke City at the bottom, 4 points adrift. League One, it is Sheffield Wednesday at the top by 8 points. And then it is Reading who lead the playoff places by a point over Charlton Athletic, Bolton Wanderers, Wrexham, and Barnsley. The last of which is only in the playoff places by 3 goals in a goal difference over Wigan Athletic. It is Swansea City and Peterborough United, who are a point outside looking in. At the bottom, Wycombe Wanderers, 20th place. They are above the playoff places over Fleetwood Town by a point, but Fleetwood have not lost in 5 games. Milton Keynes are 4 points adrift, along with Millwall. Grimsby Town at the bottom by 6 points. Or should say they're at the bottom, 6 points adrift. Sky Bet League 2, Stevenage lead the league by 6 points over Forest Green Rovers now, who are unbeaten in their last 5. Barrow also unbeaten in their last 5. In third are in the promotion spot, the final promotion spot, only by 2 goals and a goal difference, as Exeter are 4-1 in their last 5. They are in fourth, along with Mansfield Town, who are level on points with them as well, but only 1-1-3 in their last 5 for Mansfield Town. Cheltenham are 6th, and Rochdale 7th. Rochdale 4 wins from their last 5 games. Carlisle United, 3 points on the outside, looking in. And then at the bottom, we got Altrincham, who are above the drop by 9 points over Gillingham. Kidderminster Harriers, another set of 5 straight defeats, means they are 16 points adrift at the foot of the Football League. The National League, Woking, they lead the league by 7 points over York City, AFC File, Doncaster Rovers, Southend United, Solihull Moors, and FC Halifax Town, the last of which lead Oldham Athletic by 2 points. The Owls of Oldham Athletic, playoff team all season long, and now they've just fallen outside the playoffs as well. At the bottom, Wealdstone are a point above the drop over Hartlepool United and Boreham Wood. All 3 of those teams have not won in 5 games. Hereford have picked up 2 wins in their last 5 games. They've actually picked up 8 points from their last 15 available, but they are 8 of the last 12 available even actually, but they are still 4 points adrift. Gateshead at the foot, 10 points adrift from safety. Mid Lancashire District First League, or Mid Lancashire District League First Division directly above us. It is Caton United, who have won 4 of the last 5, unbeaten in that stretch as well. They lead the league by 4 points over Digmore, who have racked off 4 straight wins. Melton Athletic are 2 points back from the promotion spot on the outside, looking in. At the foot, Norcross unbeaten in 4. They've lifted themselves out of 10th. It's the Conians now and Burskoff Dynamo, who are 3 points above the drop. Burskoff not won in 5 fixtures, and Staconians have racked off 4 straight losses. But Cherrybrook have put together 5 straight losses. They were 3-6-2, and they've lost 5 consecutive games. They are 3 points adrift from safety. Spurley Hay are 9 points adrift at the foot of the league. They haven't won in 5 games. In fact, they only have 1 win all season. And not only that, but it's getting to crunch time. They are 7 points. No, I'm sorry. They are 9 points adrift with 6 games to play. That's Leagues in Focus. We're going to keep counting down. We're going to keep moving on into our match. So it'll be a little bit of a shorter episode here for the YouTube probably. Catalogic under 18s win as Ellison presses. Cunningham in the 23rd gave Stalybridge under 18s the lead at the break, but then Ellis in the 66th. Colin Cunningham in the 77th meant that we have picked up another win in the under 18s league. We are 8 points clear of the league in the under 18s league. Probably the best performance so far from a campaign by our youngsters. Who is Bobby Zamora coaching, by the way? Bobby Zamora is a manager. Oh no, he's a pundit. I got Bobby Zamora on as a pundit. Sorry. I thought he was managing the way the graphic looked like. I was like, what? Say it ain't so, Bobby. But no, he's a pundit on the show. Good for him, man. I always liked Bobby Zamora. So the Brits won the heat. The South Africans came second. The Germans came third. The Aussies came fourth. Lightweight women's doubles sculls now. Casey and Kremen for Ireland lane one. Krimi and Duhaudi in Tunisia lane two. Altenhuber and Tifton Haller for Austria lane three. Baluso Chiaruso and Silvesto for Argentina lane four. Craig and Grant for Great Britain lane five. And then it is Contuo and Fizio for Greece in lane six. Just going to skip ahead to this race starts. Here we go. Right. AFC Einsdale 4-2 over Upton JFCs at the beginning of the weekend. It was Hind for Upton JFC reserves in the 43rd to give them the lead, but Ryan leveled in the last minute of the first half to make it 1-1 at the break. After the break, it was Smith in the 83rd and again a minute later in the 84th to put Einsdale 3-1 up. Koff from the penalty spot in the last minute of the 90 put them 4-1 up, and Wildman would score a minute later in stoppage time to pull one back for Upton JFC reserve. So Einsdale do win. We got to keep pace with them. Ribchester Rovers reserves. Jackson for Shevington reserves in the 5th minute put them ahead. And then it was Excel from the spot in the 35th. But Warner scored a minute later, and then Saunders 3 minutes later from the spot himself before Tanner finished off the first half in the 44th to go 3-2 up for Ribchester's Rovers reserves. And they would hold on to win 3-2. So a win sees us promoted. It would also see us remain 8 points clear of Einsdale with 4 games to play. Granted, again, they would have a game in hand, and they could move it in 5 if they win that game in hand. But we still have the prospect of potentially being 5 clear with 4 games to play. Let's we're almost ready to tick over into match day here. So the Brits lead this heat, by the way. Greece is second, and then it's Ireland barely third over Austria and Argentina. Tunisia are at the back. They're at the foot of the table. Oh God, I'm fighting the jitters. I'm fighting tiredness, not enough sleep. I'm fighting it all today. Right. There we go. It is match day. So there we go. Nice. Nice. Somebody posted an ad that said that SpaceX is looking for a spaceport mixologist. I'm like, what? I don't even want to know, man. They say Snicky and Ben Brindley are ready. We don't know. Well, Snicky we know is fine, but Ben Brindley, Ben Brindley is still out. He's returned to full fitness in 4 days. So we're gonna trust in the rest of the squad. We're gonna trust in the rest of the squad. We're going to get ready for this big matchup. Episode 90 here of CLG FC for YouTube. Day 66 for Twitch. We'll see how we finish. They've made 4 changes to their starting lineup from the previous game. Let's show them why. Okay, cool. That didn't really go over that great, but let's go. Let's go! They're 4-3-3 and our 4-2-3-1. 4 on the bounce for us. There's the table. First versus 10th. No. And Middleton and Overton Sports Reserves get us started here. We're underway. All right. Where is the first highlight going to come from? It'll be Parks with the throw on the right-hand side, the 5th minute. Here's Spaps. Back to Parks. Parks for Twinkle. Twinkle putting the cross in. Snicky could be there. That is headed up, and Grant. Grant gets a good save for Middleton and Overton Sports Reserves. The Greeks way in the lead in this heat, by the way. Ireland second, Austria third. Spaps his pass cut out. Here's Harrison. Harrison on the left. Harrison with the whipped in cross. And Senko offsides. Flag goes up. Why it's telling me it was profile. Here's a free kick now. Myself. Looping ball. Akonikun settles it. Akonikun. Back for Frack. Frack. That's a really good touch. Frack goes for goal. And it flashes across the goal. But it will be a goal kick. All right. Frack. Harrison. Harrison. Back for Dixon. Meant for Hall on the right-hand side. Hall. That's a good challenge from me to stop Clark from getting anything out of that. That's a very good challenge, a much-needed challenge. Now here's Sheamus. Cuts it back for Akonikun. Akonikun. Cutting inside, he's looking for opportunity. He's going to give it back to me. Maybe a switch on the right's coming. Wellman steps forward for it. Wellman goes for goal. Will be a corner. It's the Brits way out in front to win the heat. The Greeks are second. Oh, here's Parks with the header, by the way. Grant's going to have it. That is Ireland third. All right. Here we go. Clark for Hall. Hall with the cross. Could be there for Clark. Senko will put it over the bar. All right, here's Dixon with the throw. 27th minute. Ibrahim, Montoro, Dixon. Down the line for Mortimer. Over to Clark. Back for Ibrahim. For Clark, Senko. Over the top. Harrison could get it here. Harrison. And that is deflected, but Brat will hold on to it. Now Hall with a corner. And that is deflected all around and somehow cleared. Sheamus comes down with it. That's probably the end of the highlight. We'll see. Sheamus is going to run it out. Here's Sheamus running the ball down the left-hand wing. Needs to cut it back for Wellman. Wellman looking for options. Frank going to go trying to go over the top. Oh, Cody Kuhn sold his man real well, but Grant gets to it first. Grant was really, really alert to that. Are we going back to playing like shit now that we're playing a shit team? Is that what's going on here? Frack to a Konikun to Twinkle. Jack Lemon MD to myself. Back to Jack. Jack. This is going to go all the way back to Brought. We'll reset the pitch. Brought myself. It's meant for Wellman. It's hit too hard, and now here comes Middleton Overton Sports Reserves. That's cut out by Twinkle. Jack. Gonna go for Frack here on the left. Oh, he's gonna find it actually for a Konikun. Sheamus is there. Sheamus, can he knock this ball past his man? Oh, he's found a Konikun on the inside. A Konikun looking for the cutback. Finds Frack. Frack with the cross. Going for Sheamus over the top. First time! And Ibrahim will put it out for a corner. Really good ball movement. Who is this heat? Who is in this heat now? And Sticky! Oh, he couldn't win it. Hirouchi and Oishi from Japan, lane 1. Palacios sisters in lane 2. Javier or Haver and Norousi Taze Khan from Iran. Van Groningen and Kosmiuk from Romania, and then Reckford and Shezer from the United States, lane 5. This is heat 2. Here's Frack on the left. Frack, good cross to Konikun. Did he stay on? No, he did not. Oh, he did. It's a corner kick. Beg your pardon. Here's Frack with the corner. Frack whipped in, far post. Myself. And I have it taken off me. It'll go out for a throw. Right, 36th minute now. Grant to get us restarted here. Fitzhenry will knock it down. There is acres of space for Frack on the side here. He will take it in that space. Where's the cutback pass? Finds Sheamus. Sheamus goes for Wellman. And Wellman, that was the best opportunity, and he's absolutely put it over the bar. Right. 40th minute. Jack from Parks. Twinkle. Frack. Jack. Twinkle. Over the top. Snicky's made the run. Snicky's looks good. Oh, and they just couldn't get to the ball in time. That was almost insanely good. Here we are in the 44th. Sheamus. Konikon. Oh, that was a nothing highlight. What the fuck was that? Uh, Here's Sheamus. Sheamus back for Frack. Twinkle. Twinkle. Trying to find Snicky. Instead finds Wellman. Wellman. Myself. Acres of space here for Spaps. Acres of space. Spaps takes it forward. Spaps with a floater. Sheamus could be there. And Grant is got it. Final minute of stoppage time here at the end of the first half. Wellman from a Kunikun after the Parks throw, and Snicky. Really good ball movement. It's a really good touch from Snicky. Finds Spaps. Cuts back in for Snicky. Snicky. Okonikun goes for long range, and it's right into the gloves of Grant. That should be the halftime whistle. It's 0-0 at the half. We're done playing the big boys, and we go back to playing like absolute dog shit, like immediately. Like immediately we go back to the play. I don't understand this fucking team, man. Do not understand this team. Wellman's not done well in the midfield here. Frack hasn't done very well either, to be fair. Snicky's been struggling too, but they're making good runs, so. Here's Spaps, myself. Oh, you could have sent him over the top, man. He's making a run. Send the ball. Let his pace do the work. This one over the top. Spaps was too lazy to make the run. So Montoro, Ibrahim, Senko. Is that going to be cut out? Nope. Hall's going to get to it. Hall through the middle. Harrison has it. Harrison, Mortimer, Montoro, Hall. He's got an option on his right. Fitzhenry, and Fitzhenry absolutely shot that nowhere even remotely close. Personal, I need a British accent. Cheers, Jeff. Cheers. What's up, personal 1K? I do not have a British accent. I am not British. So here's Sheamus, Frack, Twinkle. Cheers, Jeff. Sheamus. That is a yellow card. That is a kick out. That's a bad kick out, actually. And that is a straight red. Alex Hall, violent conduct. That was defensive play. It's Humby, but how's the games? Oh, what's up, Humby? You know what, Humby? We just smashed the second place team in the league 6-0. We lead the league, and now we're playing the 10th out of 11th place team, and we're fucking playing like dog shit. So I hate FM so much. We've played like crap against all the bad teams, and we've played like world beaters against all the good teams. And I'm sitting here going, what the fuck are we actually doing? Like, I don't understand what we do. Sounds like my Spurs, except we don't beat the good teams. Yeah, but Spurs are just all around shit. With a floater, Snicky could be there, and it's over the bar. God damn. God damn. I don't know. We demand more. I think Wellman might be the first change. So, okay. It's a good switch. It's a good ball to switch the play. But nobody drops in for it. There's Wellman. That's fine. Spaps should have stayed wide. Now Wellman has to take it wide. And he's got no option. Spaps should have stayed wide as an option because the defender was kind of in no man's land. And now that they both tried to drive in, the defender just followed his man. So get solid 2-0, 3-0s against mid-tier tiers, suspecting something, and then to get smashed 4-1 by City. I guess. Yeah. Spaps. Oh, Grant with a save. Work fucking harder, man. Work fucking harder. Anyway, here's Sheamus with Frack on the left. That sounds like. Here's the thing. What? It could be worse. You could be the West Ham. West Ham is. We'll go to Man United and we'll beat them 3-0, and then we'll go to fucking Bolton and we'll lose. We'll lose 2-1 at Bolton or something. Like that is West Ham. West Ham next season is going to be go to Arsenal, beat Arsenal, or be at home and beat Arsenal at home, and then lose to Ipswich Town. That will be West Ham. I remember we had a season. Okay. Here's Jack. There's a second part to that coming, 100%. Jack with a fucking terrible cross. What is the fuck is going on with these players? I don't understand. Beat Arsenal like 2-0, then got smashed by 4-0 by Wolves. Yeah. Yep, that's the West Ham way. Romania's won the heat. The U.S. will finish second. The third team will go through to the semifinals. Everyone else will repechage. Wellman! Oh, and Grant with a save. Might need to put in a curfew on your team. I think we're okay. We're an amateur side. That won't work. We're down in the doldrums. Who's going to finish there? Oh, my God, they're way back. There's a cross, and that is not going to come in. Akonikun has it. Akonikun can blast it from here. Akonikun going to go for it. It bounces around. Fitzhenry hits it clear. We got to make a change, and it's going to be Wellman. Wellman's coming off for Sam Harris. There's a cross back post, and that is over. Sam Harris for Sam Wellman. There's a ball over the top. Brott should get that one. No problem. Who finished third? The Iranians finished third. Sheamus. Lakonikun. Oh, what a ball from Spaps. Look at the acres of space he's in. Spaps. Oh, he's going for What the fuck was that, Spaps? Who's on first? What do you mean? Right, Heat 3 in the lightweight women's doubles sculls. Zoe and Q from China, lane 1. Moffett and Kaysen, lane 2 for Canada. Here's Frack with it. Twinkle. Harris, go on, Harris. Oh, he shot it wide. Fuck's sake. Tarantola and Bove for lane 3 from France. And then lane 4, Cox and Kittle from New Zealand. Lane 5, Radosk and Welna from Poland. There we go. They're about to start. What's his face is on second? I don't know who's on third. Here's Montoro. And that's going to be over the top. Brat won't get that. I think we're going to change Snicky out now. Here's Sheamus with the ball on the left, and he fucking passed it behind a Kunikun. Thank God Harris was alert to it. Here's Snicky. Snicky. Do something with it. Here's me. Harris. Harris. Back to me. On the right. On the right. On the right. There we go. The ball's too late now. Here's Spaps. Cuts inside for Harris. Oh, it's been cut out. Spaps should still get to it. Spaps. Parks. Harris. Myself. What is that pass from Harris? Are you the red side or the blue side? We're Logic Gaming, baby. We're blue. We're in the blue. Here's Towson. It's headed clear by Harris for Sheamus. Back to Frack. Frack for Sheamus on the left. Sheamus. Just run by your man. There you go. You got the pace. And then you give... Football Manager is fucking frustrating me. Commercial break. That sucks. Here's Parks. Spaps. Oh, come on. Look at the space. Parks. Somebody send him. Harris. It's a bad touch. Parks. Spaps. Twinkle. McKendy. McKendy! Grant has it. Fuck. Grant, why the fuck did I miss that header? Somehow I got it. Harris. Spaps. Spaps. Finds Harris. Harris. For me. Myself. Switch play. Spaps. Harris. He's offsides. Harris. It looked like he was offsides, but it will be a corner. Here's Sheamus. Sheamus whips it in. Twinkle! And it's over the top. God damn it. Here's Morrison. Jack. Lovely tackle. Harris. Spaps. McKendy. McKendy. On the right. And then he takes too heavy a fucking touch. Montoro's got it the whole way. Grant boots it clear. Can Harris win the header? Yes. It'll fall to Spaps. Spaps for Mukendi on the inside for Sheamus. Sheamus with a great touch. Sheamus! And just over. Work fucking harder. Why is Twinkle's frustrated by the feedback? My brother. Here's a Konikun. We don't want to drop points. Please don't drop points. A Konikun with the cross. Mukendi could be there. Mukendi's going for goal. And it's just off the top netting. There's Sheamus with it. Sheamus. Harris can't get to it. Parks will. And then he takes a fucking dog shit touch. And it's absolutely cleared. Here's Frack with the throw-in. 77th minute now. Sheamus. Twinkle. Twinkle over the top. Mukendi could be there. I think he might be off, though. Mukendi. Sheamus. Sheamus for Tomset. Tomset goes for goal, and it's just deflected wide off Dixon. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. Here's Sheamus. Sheamus. It's down. Harris. For Frack. Frack. Going for it. Frack. Twinkle. Twinkle goes for goal. Oh, that just deflected wide. It's going to be a goal kick. It deflected off one of our players. Fuck. Ibrahim. Over the top. Park should run that down. We've got Brott, myself, Frack. Frack go wide, man. Yep, Sheamus is there. Back Frack. Here's Jack bringing it forward. Jack finds Harris. Good touch. He's got an option on the right here. Harris for Thompson. I don't know why Thompson tucked in. There's no reason for Thompson to tuck in. Back for Harris. Harris goes for goal, and that's not close. Rod has that. Jack. I just don't know what goes on, man. Sheamus. Twinkle. Akonikun. Frack. We've been a man up for like a fucking half the game, too. Sheamus goes for Harris, but he doesn't win the header. Dixon. His header falls to Jack. Parks. Stop tucking inside. There's no need to do that. Over the top. Thompson. He might do it. Oh, come on. McKendy. Here's Thompson. The cross comes in. Sheamus back post. Sheamus heads it. Oh, it's in! Finally, and Sheamus that breaks the deadlock. And he's done so in the 82nd minute. Sheamus just gets a looping header up over the keeper. Grant can't get to it. New Zealand won their heat. France second. Canada third, by the way. We are on the board. 1-0. Let's go down to attacking now. Here's myself. Over the top for Konikun. Can he win the header? No. Sanko trying to run it down. Twinkle will instead collect that ball. Here's Frack. Frack trying to send Sheamus down the line. Frack somehow finds a Konikun. Konikun gives it to Sheamus. Sheamus whips one across. Oh, it's come back. But still, it's cleared. Parks heads it down. Oh, Konikun's got a Konikun, and it's right to Grant. Poland were fourth. China were fifth. So Parks will collect the free kick. Twinkle. Who the fuck is that to, Twinkle? You've got an open passing lane here, and you've decided to chip it over the top. Here's Harrison. Dixon. Thompson cuts it out. Finds Harris. Harris. Over the top from Mukendi, but he was nowhere close to it because he's not making the run. That was audacious at best. Dixon has it. Now Tollett. I've cut it out. Parks has it. Parks for Konikun. Konikun for Harris. Harris, I believe, is on sides. Harris is in. Harris, can he finish? What can he do with it here? Harris. It goes back to Parks. Parks didn't come up close enough. Back for me. Parks. Whip it in. Something. Something. To me. Back for Parks. Here comes the cross. It could be Harris's. Towson will put it out. Ibrahim. Heads it clear. This is lightweight men's double sculls now, by the way. Bure and Ludwig for France, lane 1. Colomino and Dixon, lane 2 for Argentina. Caracero, Ferrero, and Horta Pombo for Spain in lane 3. Scholb and Ahumada for Switzerland, lane 4. Miyaura and Furuta for Japan, lane 5. And Carvalho, Nieto, and Lopez Garcia for Mexico, lane 6. Here's Twinkle. Frack. Sheamus. I think he's off. I actually think Sheamus is off. No, he's leveled on. Here's Frack. Twinkle. Frack again. Frack. Oh, nice back heel for Sheamus. Sheamus. Far post. Thompson's there! And Thompson puts it over. Stoppage time. There'll be 5 minutes of added time. Parks to me. Back to Parks from the throw. Here's a ball over the top. Can Mukendi get to it is going to be the question. No, Northcott has it, but Tomset will get his clearance. Tomset, that's a nice move. Tomset, the ball going back post. Mukendi could be there. He doesn't win the header. Sanko will come down with it now. Sanko for Frack. He's booted it forward, and it will be Frack's. Here's Dixon in the 3rd minute of added time now. Oh, he's just thrown it right to Tomset. Sheamus is there. Back post. Sheamus. Oh, that's a great save from Grant. He's just put it out. Why has it done this? Why has it done that? I don't want this game. I wanted the Derby game. I wanted the Derby game. And you're giving me the Preston game. Here's Frack. Frack, what the fuck are you doing? To Twinkle. And that's going to fall right to Grant. This should be. Oh, they fucked up. They swapped the feeds. Here's Tomset. Dixon. Dixon with a cross. Clements is there. Brott comes for it. Brott's got it. Myself to Parks. Harris. Finds Akonikun. Akonikun's got a ton of space here. Akonikun. Sheamus trying to tuck in. He doesn't need to. Now Sheamus needs to drag his man wide. Frack. Frack floating the cross. Harris could be there. Harris! And he's not finished the match. He had a chance to kill it off there. But he's not done so. We've played the 5. Parks. I think Thompson's offside. It's going to go. The final whistle goes. It's a nervy 1-0 win, but it is still a victory. Sheamus in the 82nd after Alex Hall's moment of madness here. He was sent off in the 47th minute. This was the play. Oh, that's bad. But studs up. Yeah, you can hardly blame the ref. And the sweet, sweet, sweet victory. Yeah. Let's go. We are going up. Mostenbrook under 21s and Hesketh Casuals. Fisher in the 9th before McGinnis for Hesketh Casuals leveled in the 14th. Hemingway for Mostenbrook under 21s to put them back in front 2-1. And then Fisher after the break to put them 3-1 up. Onana for the Hesketh Casuals would pull one back in the 67th to make it 3-2. But Crawford in the final minute would score to make it no doubt. Mustenbrook under 21's 4-2 over Hesketh Casuals. Southport and Einsdale reserves. Burt in the 3rd minute, and then Wireville reserves. It was Mackey from the spot in the 17th. McConey in the 28th minute. It was 2-1 for Southport and Einsdale reserves at the break. Nobody would score in the second half. That's how it would finish. So Southport and Einsdale reserves move up to 8th. Shevington reserves down to 9th. And it'll be us that are going up. We have promotion secured with 4 games to go. Yeah, we should have won by more. I saw that comment. We should have won by more. Forest beat West Ham in the Premier League. That's sad. But we are going up. There's only one thing that this can mean. There's only one thing that this means. Ooh. We are going up. All right. Post-match press conference. Let's get to it. Kick off with the first question from Ricky Grant at TalkSport. Congratulations, you still promotion. How does this moment feel? Absolutely delighted. What has been labeled the biggest match this season? Certainly, you must be delighted with the result. The win is nice, but I have to be disappointed with the way we played overall. I don't want to say that. As if it casts shadow on the whole season. Oh, what the fuck is going on, Paramount? Man, the feed just cut. I think they realize that the feeds are swapped. Many people will already be turning their thoughts next season. What are your ambitions? I think we've got enough in the squad to make a real challenge to be at the top of the league again. Were you nervous about that match? It might have turned out before. We certainly made it hard for ourselves, but we got the goal eventually, and that's what matters. Can you succinctly sum up your feelings on Shuma's late winner? I was delighted, and it was the least we deserved. How pleasing must it be that you decided didn't let us get a single shot on, didn't let the Middleton Overton Sports Reserves get a single shot on target during the game? It was a complete performance in every regard. How important was your strong run of form in November and eventually securing promotion? It was a turning point in the season for me. Uh, now they put the right feed on. Now they put the right feed on the right stream. Now I gotta go back and fucking put the God damn it, Paramount. You guys are all over this place with this. Did you at least switch the other feedback? Yeah, you did. Good. All right. I don't want football to become a 3-hour stop-start affair. We'll lose to too many fans. Yeah. With promotion in the bag, you must be pleased that the club appears to be on course to realize its long-term vision. This is just the start as we're concerned. There we go. We're praised by the faithful. The board praises us. We passed their goal. Shima shines as we win. We won 5 straight. Promotion joy. Player of the week was Tom Fisher. That is a cheeky save. That's what we're going to have. Ronaldo. What's up, Final Boss? That is going to end the episode on the YouTube. So if you're on the YouTube, thank you so much for watching. This was CLG FC episode 90. We'll be back with episode 91 with the next one. The charge for the title begins now. 8 points clear Only 4 games to play. So the charge for the title is next. We'll see you for episode 91. Until then, take care.